So in this video, I'm going to share with you 7 things that I've learned about trading options. And keep in mind that this is paper trading. So I'm using fake money, right? I'm using the Webull app where they allow you to do paper trading, where you can like learn and like really like learn how to do trading options in the stock market. So keep in mind that this is paper trading. So this is not using real money. But I mean, at the same time, it's a great way to learn and build up that experience. So if you're someone, and the reason why I'm doing this video is that if you're someone that's thinking about getting into trading options, like I'm gonna share with you some of the things that I've learned in order for you to be a successful trader. And obviously I'm not using real money, so I haven't had real success, but just being able to simulate that same type of action using the Webull app, doing the paper trading, I've learned so much. And as I read books and I watch videos, and I actually like do the paper trading, I'm learning so much on like what it takes to actually like try to be successful trading options. And it's been a good experience. So if you're someone that's interested and you're thinking about doing it, like hopefully some of the things that I share with you will motivate you to like really like take the next step and like treat this serious, because this is not a game. This is not something that you can get rich quick. You really have to have a lot of discipline and everything to make sure that you're successful with it. So definitely like listen to the things that I gotta say and like use some of this information to like really like maybe like push you forward into getting started. So let's start with the first one, right? And the first thing that I learned was like making money with paper trading is possible, right? I remember like if you watch some of my other videos, and you'll hear this from a lot of people in the personal finance space, where they'll talk about like stick to like long-term holds, like long-term stocks, ETFs, because that's the safest way to invest, right? Because like especially if you're someone that doesn't do a lot of research into some of the companies that you want to invest in, it's the most simplest way, where it's the least risk and the best opportunity to like make money online. I mean, make money with stocks. But there's another way, and trading is another way. Like trading options is definitely another way to make money, but it's very risky, especially if you don't know what you're doing. But what I've learned is, especially doing the paper trading, that it is possible. And watching videos and watching others that I've seen like trade, is definitely possible. It's just that it does require some knowledge. You really have to know what you're doing, and you have to follow rules, like certain steps, and like really understand what the charts are doing. So it is definitely possible. Don't let anyone think that it's not possible. It's just that the reason why there's such a low percentage of people that are successful with it is because of certain attributes that they're lacking, and I'll go through some of those quickly in here. So it is possible. Like if you're someone that's wondering if it's rigged, it is definitely possible. You just really have to understand and learn the basics of when it comes to trading options in the stock market. All right, so the next thing is, you have to be, what I've learned is, you have to be okay with losing money, right? like it is inevitable. You will lose money in the stock market, even if you follow all the rules, you do everything perfectly. The stock market is that's going to do its own thing, and you have to be okay with that. And it's not your fault. You can follow all the rules that you've learned, and have all the discipline, but sometimes the stock market just goes against the rules, and it's going to do what it's going to do, and you have to be okay with that. But the thing that you want to understand is that you have to limit your loss. Like, you understand that you're going to lose money, but the most important thing is making sure that you lose the least amount of money as possible, right? You want to make as much money as possible, but you want to lose the least amount of money as possible, and that's the most important thing. Even if you take loss, it's almost like a poker game, right? If you ever play poker, you get your cards, you throw your chips in, you look at your hand, that's probably not a good hand, so you fold it. Next hand comes in, you throw your chips in, you look at your card, you fold it. It's not a good hand. And you keep folding until you get that really good hand where you say, all right, I'm going to put the chips in, I'm going to put more money in, and then I'm going to play this hand. It's the same thing with the stock market. Like, you go through, look at the stock charts, and then you can see the charts moving, and then you can say, you know what, this doesn't look like a good day to trade. And maybe there's an opportunity, maybe there isn't, but you want to make sure that when there is an opportunity, you want to take advantage of it. But if there's no opportunity, you don't want to take that risk. You don't be like, oh, let me throw money because I see it going up. Let me put some money in it. That's not what you want to do. If there's an opportunity based on your learnings and your experience, if there's an opportunity to do it, then you say, all right, you know what, I'm gonna try this and see, and based on what I've learned, I'm gonna put some money in it and see how it goes. So you definitely got to be okay with losing money. The most important thing is that you want to make sure you limit your losses. So that's another thing. The third thing is like education and experience is important, right? That's you look. I mean, I've been paper trading for like probably this is my third week trading. So I've been reading books, watching videos, and obviously doing trading simulations in Webull. So it's a lot of education, a lot of experience that you need to build, because you need to understand, like, when you're reading these charts, it's like, all right, what's happening at this moment? Like, how do I feel when it's doing this? And like, if if X happens, then Y needs to happen. So you really have to like understand the charts, like. In the stock that I'm trading is Spider SPY, which is the S&P 500 ETF. So I've been learning how to do that, and that only. I haven't tried any other stocks. I mean, any other stocks. So I've been just SPY, but I've been learning that and studying that and seeing how it moves throughout the day. And it's really like just educating yourself and being experienced, like really like having that experience and understanding how that chart that stock moves throughout the day. So you really need to do the trading simulation, because you really need to understand the patterns and like where there's an opportunity. Like if you say, all right, I've seen this do this before. All right, this is what I need to do. So either way, you buy a call or a put. So it's like building up that experience and education is super important. The next thing is you have to be patient and disciplined, right? Like you're watching these charts, and there's just times where nothing is happening, and you're just watching. You gotta be patient. You gotta understand that if you don't see anything, if you don't see a play, then you don't play. Like, you don't put any money in. You just keep watching until there's an opportunity. There may be a chance where there's no opportunities, and you have to be okay with that. But you have to be disciplined. And also, if there is an opportunity and you see that the price rising up, and then there's an opportunity to take profit, then you gotta be like, all right, let me take profit. Let me exit and take my profit. Or if you see that there's you made a move and you see the price coming down, you gotta be like, all right, it's going down too low, I gotta exit out. Or if you have a stop loss, you want to make sure a stop loss is very important. So you want to make sure you have a stop loss so it can kick you out the play. So making sure you have being patient, being disciplined, and understand, like, when you see an opportunity, take advantage of an opportunity. If nothing shows up, then obviously there's just nothing to play that day. But being patient and watching, making sure you stay close and watching those charts is very important in terms of being successful as a trader. All right, the next thing is the next thing I learned is learning how to control your emotions, right? When you see that stock going up, you're like, oh man, like, what do I do? Like, should I wait? Should I take the profits, or should I let it see it go high? These are things that you got to control. The emotions you have to control. And when the stock is going down, you see that red going down, you're like, oh damn, I'm losing money. But based on your rules and based on your training, you need to be like, all right, I know what it's doing now. Right now it's playing along a certain line, a certain trend, like the VWAP or the EMA, the moving average line. It's moving around. So even though it's going down, I know that's the support or the resistance. So you got to make sure that you all right, stay disciplined and stay calm and not let your emotions make the decisions for you. So based on your training and based on your understanding, that you just say, all right, I know what's happening here. I know how to react. I'm not gonna panic about what's going on. I'm gonna just watch the charts, and then basically based on what the charts are doing, I'm going to make my move. So learning how to control your emotions is super important in terms of being this is something that I've learned in terms of like trading options. All right, so the next thing is you have to be committed to a schedule, right? So for the past 3 weeks, I've been I go to the gym in the morning, and then at 9:30, I try to get here before 9:30. I'm here at 9:30 when the bell opens, right? When the bell rings, stocks are moving. I'm here and I'm looking at the charts. I'm looking at what's happening, what's going on throughout the day, how the charts are moving, how the prices are moving, and I commit to that schedule. I'm here from 9:30 until maybe depending on what's going on in the charts. I mean, in the stocks. 9:30 to 4 o'clock when it closes. So throughout that whole day, I'm just studying, learning, and committing myself to make sure I learn and understand how this trading option works. I want to make sure I learn and understand how it moves. So you have to commit to it. You can't take one day you do it and then the next day you don't. If you're someone that's gonna be serious with trading options, you have to be there. You have to understand and learn and educate yourself when it comes to reading these charts, because you got to be committed to it. Because if you're gonna treat it, this is money on the line. Like, you don't want to be playing with your money, gambling with your money. You need to really understand what's going on. All right, and the last thing is that I learned is that the strategies different strategies are used for trading as opposed to like long-term investing, right? Trading, you're using technicals, right? When in terms of long-term investment, you're learning fundamentals, right? When trading, you're looking at the technicals, you're looking at the signals, you're looking at the support and resistance line, you're just looking at technicals, you're looking at charts, you're reading the graphs and seeing what's going on. When it comes to long-term investment, obviously you're looking at earning reports. You're like, is this a good company to invest in long-term? You're looking at the finances. So it's a huge difference in investing strategies when it comes to trading and it comes to long-term investments, and it's being able to separate those two when I'm trading as opposed to like looking for stock to invest in long-term. So it's two totally different strategies, and it's interesting because you get to learn a lot about especially your investment style and how and learning about the companies and especially the economy and how it affects everything. So those are the 7 things that I've learned. Hopefully you found these things helpful, and hopefully like if you're someone that's interested in investing and trading options, hopefully this gave you a little bit of insight. And again, this is not financial advice, right? This is just sharing my experience and the things that I've learned when it comes to trading options. So hopefully you found this helpful. Hopefully you found some value in this. And if you got any comments or questions, make sure to leave it down below. Hit the like button, share. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe, right? So you guys take care and have a good one. Later.